everyone, Steve from Duke Sports Shop. So today, at the time you're seeing this video, you're probably, I'm guessing, going to see a whole bunch of other YouTubers showing out the new Vortex Defender. I believe the official launch date is going to be March 16th. I'm making this a couple days earlier. But what we're going to do is, I got no information on this. They can ship these to us early. So I'm going to read off what the box shows and show you what's everything's in the box, and I'm also going to show you how to install it onto a Glock 43X. So a little bit about the Vortex Defender. You get them in 3 MOA or 6 MOA. These are going to be same footprint as the Shield SMSC, RMSC footprint. So these are going to fit on your 43X MOS, your 48s, your Springfield Hellcats, OSPs, your 365 XLs, X's. There's numerous 365s out now, so anyone that's optics ready. Your Canic, like the new Canic MC9, Canic Meta series, these ones will fit directly onto. Let's see, the Kimber Mako 7s, R7s, basically all your subcompact guns, and obviously, as you see the picture here, is going to fit on the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus series. So first, we're going to show you what comes in the box, and what's in these boxes really impressed me, especially for the price. You can already see the price point, $209.99. That's where we'll be selling them at. I think for what you get here, this might actually give Hulsons the 407s and the 507K series a run for their money, because these are only $209.99. Plus, you get a lot of things in them. So we're going to open this up. First, we're going to show you the optic. Here's your optic. You get a cover plate on it. That rubber off. As you can see here, it even ships with a small Picatinny mount. So if you want to mount this onto like a 22 or something rifle, you can do that. I forgot to mention, this is also going to fit onto the Mossberg S series with the optics. So if you've got the new Mossberg out there right now, you'll be able to put this right on there too. As you can see here, we have a top mounted battery tray, which is exactly what we want. You got your down arrow, your up arrow, here's your rail. So here we're going to see, I believe the battery is not in this one yet, so we'll get the battery here. There's your optic. Now we're going to open this up. It says you are in a Vortex Nation, and all your information, everything's here. Scan that. So when we lift this up, here's the ingenious part of what Vortex did. First, you have your manual. That to the side. Now here's what I love about it. You have all your screws for what you're going to need. So here you have this little 1-inch shim. You have this year's screws for the Glock MOS, Ruger 5.7, Springfield Hellcat. There's your battery, which we'll put on here in a few. Here's your little tool. Here's your screws for HK VP9 Tactical, or your Kimber and KHX Customs. Here's your screw for the Canics, TB9 SFX, SIG 320 M17, CCP10 series. Here's your screws for the FN 509, your 365 XL screws, and Smith & Wesson 2.0 series. So that gives you all your screws, as you can see over here. Like I said, I haven't put this on my 43X yet. I haven't tried this out. You guys, we're going to learn this together. So those who don't know, it's also going to be a little bit of an open box review on the 43X. 43X, when you purchase it, this is mine. I just purchased the 43X MOS. I have the regular 43X. I've been wanting to get the MOS, so I got the MOS now. So you get 2 10-round magazines, your mag loader, get your lock, and then you get your all your pamphlets and everything in here. This is actually something newer that you can see here, Simline MOS. It shows you the screws. And then you have your Glock paperwork. It always comes with all the Glocks. So is this gonna got your Allen key right here? I think that's everything, right? Yeah. And you got your little cleaning brush. So I'm gonna pause the video for a second and just go over the Vortex real quick. And all right, I'll be right back. I was reading everything here real quick. We'll go over some key facts here on this new Defender one. Like I said, there's no information going by what the box is. The one I picked was 3 MOA. I prefer 3 MOA. 6 MOA is really good for defensive purposes too, because you can see the dot real fast. I like to do target shooting too, so I always go with 3 MOA. Dot color is red. Battery type CR1632. As you can see, the battery life, you're getting 9,500 hours. Adjustment graduation 1 MOA. Travel per rotation 30 MOA. Max elevation adjustments 110 MOA. And there's your length and everything there. Mounting footprints, shield RMS. Included is the Picatinny mount, one inch shim plate, custom tool, most common mounting screw sets, lens cloth, rubber cloth, CR1632 battery. As you can see here, featuring 10 brightness settings, button lockout, motion activation. So this does have motion activating. What I did read through the instructions, to have motion activation on, let's go to this page here. You gotta have the auto shut off on. So you get 14 hours if you shut it off. You can shut it off manually. Manually is a down arrow button. But if you turn it on and you get motion activation with the 14 hours, and automatically shut this off after 14 hours. And I believe that's everything I need to show you guys in here. You have button lockout. Again, you have brightness settings, 8 daylight settings, and 2 night vision settings. And then it does go on to talk about the shim. I'm gonna try running it without the shim, and then I'll make a video at the range talking about if I needed the shim or not. Because when I was reading here, and it even tells you on the shim plate, if I can find it here. Shim plate, you stand up slightly to gain elevation from 0 at less than 15 yards. I usually do, this one I'm probably gonna do a 15 yard, 25 yards, like pretty close. So I'll probably do 15 yards on this one. I'm gonna take this rail off. So you use the included tool. And we're just gonna take these screws off. Now I'm looking over this camera, so bear with me. So there's your rail, set that off to the side. We ain't gonna need these screws either, so I'm gonna put them right there for right now. And now we're gonna put the battery in. And use this side here to take your battery off. Your battery cap, that is. And I do like the fact that they give you a little plus side, so you don't have to guess which side this battery goes. So put it in like that. See if I have it lined up right. I use this snug, and turn it on should be the up arrow. Yep, there's our dot. Almost dropped it. Now, one thing I do like about this Vortex Defender, another reason why I think it's gonna be really, really popular. Look at the, so you can rack this off the slide. I mean, you really made it pretty. So, I'm gonna try these screws. That's for all Glock MOS. We'll find out. I know a lot of times the Glocks on the right side, because of the striker springs the screws will go into it, and you have to shave like I always call it 2 lines on screws. But I say these ones are gonna work, so we'll find out. Like I said, I'll do a range video, a follow-up video to see if these screws actually work. Nothing failed on the Glock. So we have that set. Now we're gonna go to the Glock, grab this, move this off to the side, which I want to speak about that. When you see my little music videos I make on YouTube, Uh, I'm at the gun shop. And on a music video, if you're using like current mainstream music, which gives us the most views and so we can get seen out more, you only get 15 seconds. So I can't sit here all the time, try to film myself, hurry up, show it's clear, say it's clear, drop the magazine, and then show the gun. It's implied. So hopefully that clears up for the few of you that are out there. Most of you guys are all cool. There's just a few of you guys that, you know, come on now. We are a gun shop. We do check our guns. It's most of the guns I'm showing you are brand new unless it's stated otherwise. And yeah, again, I get 15 seconds. I can only do so much. All right, that was my disclaimer right there. So now we're gonna mount this on. So I'm gonna use for the 43X. I use the included tool that they give. Since I'm doing this at my new house, I don't have everything set up yet properly. I don't have my vise yet here. So we're gonna do a little, you're gonna see it differently here. I just moved to a new location. So I'm trying to get everything set up on my little workbench / studio. So there's that. You see you got a little bit of oil there. I always recommend just putting a little light coating of oil. Just right on that thing. So I'm gonna pause the camera here. I can just put a little bit more oil on there and then be right back. All right, I'm back now. So there's this. And now if you buy, a lot of people don't realize, if you buy Holson, you have to buy a plate for this. Because the reason why is they only have the 2-hole cuts out. They don't have the back hole. So you end up having to shave part of the, either shave off or buy a plate through CH Precision Plate. This one, Vortex, was smart. So Holson, you know, just add 2 holes. Like, come on, guys, just put 2 little holes in there so we can put these on Hellcat OSPs and Glock 43Xs. Yeah, that's gonna look nice on there. Now all we're gonna do is get the right screw wherever I put it at. It looks like these are all the same length. One thing you can do, these are the MOS screws. Drop it on the side here. You can see, let's see if I can get the camera there. You can see the little spring of the striker plunger right there. This side doesn't matter as much. That side hits in there. So what you can do with this, match it up. It's not always exact science, but I've learned it's pretty close. Put the screw right by there and you can see where it's going to go. I think this one's going to be perfect. So definitely need to get my vise here because that'll make my life easy. Both screws in. Now we're going to tighten it up. And always make sure your screws have blue Loctite. Always make sure. Blue Loctite. I have seen it one time where someone put red Loctite on. Congrats. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not a gunsmith, but red Loctite, I think that optic's permanently mounted to your gun because I don't know how to get it off. Last I heard, he still couldn't find anybody who could get this optic off. So just use blue. Hand tight. So as you can see there, I just do hand tight. That's it. A lot of people recommend don't shoot this gun for about a day. Just let the blue Loctite get in there. I wait a couple hours and go. Now that I move farther from my range, I won't get to shoot it now this thing until, like I said, 2 days. So I'll do a follow-up video just to make sure everything's on there. But I'm pretty sure everything's going to be fine. So now let's look at that. Looks good on there, right? Put an empty magazine in. I have to say that looks really good. Definitely like that. Nice, easy installation. I mean, you can have it done in 5 minutes. Cool that they got the screws. We'll go to the range just to make sure that the screw length isn't there, but I'm pretty sure it's perfectly fine. You'll know instantly too, because you go to the range and if they're too long of a screw, you're gonna get one shot. All right, so here we have the Glock 43X, clear as you can see, with the Vortex Defender of CCW on it. And here is a look. Here's the Glock 48. You can see it's clear. This has the 407K on it. I got so many optics, I always have to look. See, I've been carrying this a lot lately. And I got this TRR7 sub, which can fit onto that too. As you see, this height difference here. There's your dots. Height difference about the same. Holosun is a side mounted battery, and Vortex is top mounted battery. Let's check out the top. Again, looks like the Holosun is a little bit bigger, but that extra little protection, whatever you want to call this, compared to Holosun, that's just a little bit beefier. So yeah, you can go back here. So that's what you're supposed to do. Come over here so you can do one-handed manipulation. Go up like that. This isn't going to my head. It's going to pointing at my camera. It's crazy how to do these little disclaimers, but because that's social media life. Yeah, so I really like this. We'll see how it does at the range. If we'll need the shim on there, I don't think I'm going to need the shim. I mean, couldn't really get too much information on it before. I just seen we got them before it, so I wanted to put a video out. Kind of be kind of cool to have the first video out too with everybody else, the top YouTubers. So I'm sure those guys, the top YouTube channels, they'll be going over a lot better than what I can do. My job here is mainly just to show you the product, give you a quick viewpoint on it, help you do any kind of install or something like that. Like I said, this one, for everything that you get here, and like I said, we will be selling this time of the video $209.99 for both either the 3MA or 6MA. I see these ones being extremely popular. I mean, Vortex, from what I can see right here without shooting it, good job. I mean, one of our biggest complaints is not having enough screws. We usually have to buy a bunch of screws to mount people's different guns on there because every gun takes different screws. Vortex, you guys did good. And if this one fits, you know, which it should, I mean, you guys are genius on there. You're cheaper than Holosun. I mean, you guys are going after Holosun. Now, a lot of you guys are going to want the EPS carry too. I don't got one of those yet. We've had to get them in. They go pretty fast too. They're the fully enclosed optic. Obviously, you're going to be paying another $120 more. I think these are $389. So, and these are, I think, $269, right around there. I'll put a price tag on here on the video once I get it uploaded. We did get more of these TLR7 subs too. So if you're looking to run a light, you can run that light will go on here. You can get the holsters. We got them from C&G holsters. I got an FDE one. I've been buying color holsters a little bit now because I got so many holsters. Like trying to figure out which one goes to which gun. And yeah, so here's the 43X. This one, I'm switching this one out to put shield mags in. Actually, this Glock 48 here, you're gonna start seeing me. I'm gonna start building it. I'm gonna make my own, customize it. So in future videos, you're gonna start seeing this thing get changed a little bit. I've been wanting to change stock Glock to custom Glock, so I was gonna do it with this G48. This one, you're gonna see it stay exactly stock. So that's what you're gonna get. Again, 209. What did I say? $209.99. There's the box again. Times video. We'll have them in stock. I don't We get that lifetime warranty on them. Vortexes, everyone knows Vortex warranties are amazing. No, basically no questions asked. It's break it, they fix it, send you out a new one. Hopefully I'll get to the range here this weekend. So I'll do a quick follow-up video, see how well it did, how fast the zero process took, everything there. I'll be putting the 43X through my standard 200 to 300 round test, which I don't expect it's a Glock. They just run. That's why usually my Glocks are always my carry guns. And that's everything. So thanks for watching. Again, DukeSportShop.com, or stop in and see us. You can get the new Vortex, or you can get a Holosun. Make sure you get a light. While you guys here, I'm still going to keep talking about lights. Everyone should have at least one light, weapon mounted light on one of their guns. Just get one. Like, take a low light class. You'll see why. Don't debate in the comments. I mean, you guys can debate about it if you want to, but I mean, take a low light class. It's well worth getting one weapon mounted light. That's all I ask. I think that's really smart for you to do, is get one weapon mounted light. And I think stream lights are the best ones for most of us civilians out there who just like to plink a range and just want to defend our homes. But back to that Vortex. That's sharp. Okay, I'm rambling on, so I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate.